This stray dog was struck by a brick. One of his legs is broken, and blood blurs his vision. Yet, he forces his body to stand, refusing to collapse. Because inside that battered van in the woods, his owner is still lying there. This stray dog is named Happy. In truth, he wasn't always a homeless stray. His owner passed away from illness 6 months ago. But Happy doesn't understand what death is. He only knows his owner was too tired from driving and fell asleep. He only knows that when his owner wakes up, he will be hungry. So for the past 6 months, Happy has gone down the mountain before dawn every day to look for food. Just like when he was a puppy and his owner would feed him barbecue. Even when it's snowing heavily outside, Happy still arrives at the restaurant door right on time. With frozen paws, he digs through the ice-cold trash cans, searching for leftover bread. Whenever he finally manages to find food, he can't bear to eat a single bite himself. He immediately brings it back to save for his owner. Happy has only one thought in his mind. As long as he places the food right by his owner's hand, his owner can eat the moment he wakes up. Through this day-after-day persistence, time quickly rolls into the spring of the second year. Happy's silhouette often appears on the road between the mountains and the town. Never once has the thought of leaving his owner crossed his mind. Without his owner to groom him, his fur has become matted with dirt, and his body gives off an odor. The spring rainy season is long, but days and nights of dreary rain cannot dampen his longing for his owner. On days when no food can be found, he digs up grass roots in the fields to stave off hunger. Because he looks so filthy, the townsfolk mistake him for an unwanted stray. Whenever they see him coming, they steer clear of him, sometimes seeing other dogs accompanied by their owners. Happy feels envious and a little confused. Why can't his owner be there with him like before? But those days can never return. Life on the streets isn't as easy as one might think. Sometimes, he goes for days without finding a single morsel of food. Extreme hunger makes his vision go dark. Right then, a familiar scent of barbecue wafts through the air. His owner's absolute favorite roamer. In the park, a family of 3 is busy around a grill, their laughter mingling with the savory scent of meat. At this moment, his consciousness begins to fade. It feels as if he sees his owner's family smiling and waving at him. And so, he cautiously walks toward that patch of light. But his approach startles the little girl nearby. Her father grabs a heavy piece of firewood and hurls it violently at him. The agonizing pain of a fractured bone instantly floods his body. The sharp crack of the wood breaking his bone is terrifyingly clear. Right now, his mind goes completely blank. Without even time to think, driven by pure instinct, he tucks his tail, turns around, and limps away as fast as he can, with one leg broken and a deep gash on his head. The gushing blood quickly stains what was once his fluffy fur. Every single step forward feels like walking on knives. He simply cannot understand. He only wanted to gather some food for his owner. So why was he treated this way? In his daze, he hears his owner calling out to him. The voice is like a beacon of light, guided by his owner. He summons his absolute last ounce of strength to prop his body up, dragging himself step by painful step toward the depths of the woods. He loses track of how long he has been walking. Every step feels like it could be his last. His whole body is as weak as a deflated balloon, looking as though a gentle breeze could knock him over. Exerting the very last of his energy, he painfully crawls back into the van, listening to his owner's voice. His vision begins to blur. Warm memories from the past start to rewind through his mind, scene by scene. The moment he first met his owner and was startled by him. Remembering the family walking with him under the sunset. Taking the very first photo of his dog life. Later, his owner lost his job, and the house was filled with endless arguments. After his mistress left, she never came back in the end. Only he and his owner were left to depend on each other. Those happy times had long been etched into his very bones. Right now, pressing against his owner's cold body, he can finally get a good rest. This time, he will never have to brave the wind and snow to rummage through trash again. No more fearing the hostility of passersby or flying bricks. You walked with me for a part of my journey, and I will accompany you for the rest of my life. This time, they will never be parted again.